Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Formula 124 Driver Career Mode, and today we've got a secret meeting going on, so I wonder what is it going in there, and I want to make one little awareness. As we know, it's June Mental Health Month awareness, so you men out there, from one bro to another, we love you, and please look after yourself, and if you're struggling, talk to someone that you trust, or everything like that, but your life is worth it. And also, please like, subscribe in the video, do well, and I hope you guys were amazing, keep your team up to push it in life, and look after yourself. So, and I'll go ahead and do some secret meeting and see what is going on. Kickstarter. Okay. We got to talk with the Kickstarter. Okay, let me just have a chat. Kickstarter as one team are here because they view you as potential addition to the team. They have provided us with some information. So let's take a minute to review that now. I don't know if I would like to subscribe for Kickstarter, but they are the team that going to be turning to Audi. Wait, let me just see what my team. We both are very, very similar. Do I Kickstarter? Really? I mean, I'm a David Academy. But I think it wouldn't hurt to have a chat, just in case if I lose my seat in the William, you know what, let's continue talk. I wouldn't mind further talk with this Starber team. But they should be quite a good team, I think. Well, at least we hope for them.
With anyone else. And the meeting went well too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
Yeah, so now we got some quite a good amount of resources point, so I'm gonna go ahead to put some upgrades in. Wait, Starbury behind me. Yeah, probably to go for them, but you know, it has the precaution, because I think mistakes that we never done Army or Aston Martin, we never know. Starbury is like my backup option. If I'm really wanting to stay on, I will stay on. So let's just see what is going to happen. So we could got 142 resources point. I'm taking that's a big discount. Or we can, yeah, 55%, not good. 500, not enough. Is that one up there? Oh yeah, I can. Go for it. So we put 2 updates in aerodynamic. So 3 updates from me and 1 update from Albons, who's doing chassis. So we should get 2 updates coming in. No. We did get an update though, but that number 16 update came in, I can't remember. So let's see. I think we can go ahead and hopefully we get all the updates.
Okay, mate. I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say
I think the D-bot would be a big deal because they don't want to change anything in my speed. But I hope I can put. Oh, Albon, that is for me. Oh, thank Albon, thank you. So we're gonna go to Japan and how they are looking. We're looking very, very strong. We've gone up quite nicely, and Stalber stays the same. So maybe going to Stalber would be a good idea. And as you see, I'm 20th in Australia. So if not watched what happened in that, like, go back and watch that one so you know the mistake I've made. I'm going to stay in here, you might go back and watch that. So I'm going to go ahead and do some practice section, and I will see you in qualifying. No, I just finished my qualifying. The car was, I don't know, I spent a lot of the time on tuning out the setup. I'm using, obviously, as usual, internet help on it. Then I've done a couple of things on my own, trying to adjust it to my favour way of a setup. So before I do anything, do I need to change, or that one definitely needs to change in? That one's fine. That one would be fine gearbox change for sure. Yeah, though the practice section, rather on stop, it's just like fell rapidly. So I know stop type might not be the best way to go at it around here. I think medium to hard be the best that and choose we're gonna see what my engineer think the best way to go at it. But my time was slightly all over the place, so I constantly tuning up the front wing and rear wing, trying to move them up so I get them rip. So I stop, but then obviously to go into the X bit, with 1, 2, 3, I think the 4 taller back to back, high speed basically, high speed and medium speed. It was very sliding all over the plate in that area, so I had a big concern on that one, but everywhere else is okay, but that specific startup one I had more of the problem, so hopefully with the tuning I did it will be better for me. So if there's 40, 137, the additional one is 40 and 35 I think, so I tune it up to my preference, hoping to get good grip. I'm willing to stack the front grip over speed, so I can to be able to make a good move around the track without any spinning around or anything like that. So I'm gonna go out now, do my yeah, that's fun. Do I do my first run? I was thinking at the end of the first run. Oh no, George is out. George is out. I wonder what happened. That's it. Let me just show you. This is what happened to George. He glitched out. He glitched out. So I think he must have spun and crashed into the wall. Or he had that unfortunate glitch that got him out. We can't really see what happened, though he glitched out into something and crashed out and his tire got ripped off, so I think he spun to that, then glitched near the floor. That's unfortunate for George Russell. That one was really good. Unfortunately for George Russell out of the station, but he must have glitched through something. We were fourth and now we're up to 7th, so he's done a pretty good job. So where's Albon? He had to come out, yeah, he's doing his lap time. I said, we took washing. So obviously he's coming to the finish line now. So if I finish ahead of him, that'll be really good. That'll be my 4th Grand Prix qualifier. If I finish ahead of him in the whole thing, that'll be amazing for me. I need another. I say not bad, Albon, not bad. So George is out, but stuck for him. So I think we are in a good position potentially for making the 2-2, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to not to go out for such a run to save my tyre for the 2-2. Or Fernando Alonso got pole. Or P1 have got pole this year. Doing night. Who to overtake me? George definitely can't. I mean, I should go out on auto tyre to see how that will do for me. And plus, I don't think I'll be out because I think I got myself in a good play. Kind of. I finished my second run. Didn't do any good in my time, unfortunately, so hopefully we will still do good and make it. Albons moved up. Please tell me it made it. Yes, P14. Oh, that's good. So we definitely do need to do new stock tyre. We do our first run, then we need a new stock tyre again for the second run in order to make the Tuesday. So that's the strategy to like see into this second qualifier. So George is out, Hulkenberg, Newty hit the home run, Daniel Ricciardo and Kevin Magnussen. So Albon had a good time for himself, which is good, and that's probably because he put on a new stock tyre that helped him. And I know I didn't have any help on my stock tyre, it was bad, really bad. Yeah, it worn out rapidly, which is crazy. That we're gonna go out and do my first run and and then statute line we put the new one on, so hopefully improve the time. Unfortunately, that turn on with the bit what we'll have enough time to go on to another one. We are 10th, we are in the power zone. Charles and Powder, yeah, I'm out, unfortunately, with Albon. 4th! What a performance from Albon! He's doing absolutely incredible today, which is something he had not been able to do for the last 3 days. He hasn't done anything incredible, so I think he made it through to Tuesday. If he did, incredible. Yes. Well done to Albon. I'm not upset, I mean, I'm happy for Albon to we know that he can do something to help us out in terms of points. He made it Tuesday. I am 12th, which is unfortunate, but I can do something with that. I mean, we've been in point when I was out in 2-2, so in Bahrain, I was in Tuesday in Central Arabia, I was out in 2-2, got in point, but Australia, we know what happened in Australia, and now Japan, hopefully I can do something, and the change on the front wing did feel better, but I did go a little bit slower. So, I don't know what the game plan is. I might have to change it up, make it back to 14-1 or 40, but 40 a little bit too uncomfortable. 41 is just there. 42 feels better, but it's slower due to decrease in straight line speed. I need the straight line speed if I want to be faster. So I'm going to go ahead and do my long print that I was doing at the end of a long print.
Welcome along then to the magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Issa Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today at the Japanese Grand Prix? 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Norris, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Joe, Daniel, Bottas, Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Russell, and Yuki Tsunoda. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now, the good thing is for the driver that if you've potentially signed or had chats with a team that are going to further your career, that's all well and good. But the problem it immediately creates within your own team now is that potentially the team stop giving you inside information, and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
I was getting ready to track on to Japan Grand Prix, and it's either starting to eat medium to hard or stop too hard, really, because the hard tire will be okay to go to the end, and stop tire be just be fine. It'd be really bad and more, but it'd be just fine and rotten. But I think the best safe option as I need to push, I'll be starting on medium to hard, and you see Alexander Albon it started P10, so you have out-qualified me for the third time so far this season, so well done to Albon, very proud of him. I'm not too upset, I should back tired of then will come along eventually, and Albon had a good flow into qualifying, but not in the way the last couple of had the bad unlucky one. But this one should be having a good day today, and I messed up my start at the position, so oopsie, and we're now getting ready for the 5 red light. Along the way we go, Max Verstappen had the good start, Fernando had the alright start, but Leclerc had overtaken Alonso. Let's see what happened later on. We are on Williams, and oh my god, there's the crash. Alexander Albon has just went into me, and I was like, what? But how? How can possibly that happen? And we got the red flag. At least thought it was definitely hard, but it wasn't. And here's a replay of what just happened. As you see, I'm on the racing line, but Albon had turned into me, so I think he was his fault. I'm not taking any blame, because it looks like it was clean for me, because I'm on the racing line. Albon cut a clock. So I don't know who's to blame here, and we've gone on a hard tire. I just going to be doing one stop, but there's no pit chase anyway. We got all the way to the end, and we got off another restart once again. Matt had the best start, Charles had the good start as well, and he completed that already, and we got standard, and we had collision with one of the Alpine, I believe it's Pierre Gasly, and it was just exactly the same what happened with Albon. If you look back, it was fairly similar, and it was embarrassing what just happened there. And I was like, flip. But I was like, right, I'm going to keep my head up, and we're going to go and try and overtake Ocon and hope for all the car ahead. And obviously we know that the Alpine are a little bit weaker at the moment, so it might be just fine with overtaking him. And we went for the dive bomb on the inside, absolutely gorgeous overtake on the inside again to Ocon. Now we should start chasing after Joe Mondu, but Joe Mondu is pretty much too far away from me at the moment, because he doesn't have any damage or got damage, and his very hit car is quite similar to mine in terms of on paper. Did it not far off between each other in performative, but I was gutted with what happened with Albon, and I couldn't believe how that happened, and I don't think that same thing had Albon did, but somehow I got on waiting with it really luckily, and I went down a little bit too far away, and I with the velocity of the breaking point, and I was shook from the front wing damage, and Ocon has now tried to make a move. We got Kevin behind because everything, and Ocon had overtook me, and I was like, I'm overtaking you back again, and I went for the beautiful overtake. Kevin Magnussen has also followed me, but he's struggling at the moment. He's trying to overtake Ocon, but Ocon is still putting in a good pace, and I think the hat is a little bit struggling with speed in terms of straight line. I think we're on to lap 6 with Fernando Alonso, who's now chasing off, and Charles Leclerc and Matt had taken about 2.8 steps away from behind, so Matt is just pretty much dominated at the moment, and Charles to the defense against two-time world champion Fernando Alonso as he overtook Charles Leclerc. So very good fight for Fernando Alonso, and obviously we lapped 7, not lapped it, that was a mistake, and we overtook Ocon once again. We had a dip at the last, which was a big mistake, but an Ocon had overtook me, and I was like, damn, I got to try to get back at him again. We got Kevin behind, who's breathing down my neck, and I'm doing the same thing to Ocon. As you see the pace between each other, I am extremely quick, because I know how to get off the tour as quickly as possible, and because I'm not struggling with speed somehow, despite having underbody damage, and the broken wing is not severe, so it was very good, and we really just went to the back the whole time. We avoided it just in time, and Magnussen is now got much more closer and a lot bit more time, but I'm gaining time because I'm using ER there, so it helped me more trying to get Esteban Ocon, but Ocon is obviously looking slow, he's looking a little bit, and I know the Alpine is not quick, so obviously I'm not too worried, and Tavi had made a move actually pacing on him. He was doing extremely well at the moment, and I don't know how he did it, but he's the hardest slower than me, but I wasn't giving up as I'm doing a really smooth dive bomb, and looking at the replay, at the same time overtook Charles, had overtook Fernando Alonso, going to lap 8. And we're now going to try and chase Ocon, but Magnussen had moved a bit of a time. But I'm not too worried, because like I said, I'm quicker than the Alpine, so I'm not too worried. So I'm still chasing after him. But in back of my own head, I was pissed because it could be the good race for me and Albon, but Albon had a lot to start in the beginning, and that what gave him a way to have a contact with me. It was unfortunate for him. As you see, I'm getting closer and closer to Esteban Ocon, and one do got about 5.4 seconds. So with all of this fire going on, made me lose too much time. So at this point, I was like, it's over, and I dive bomb once again on Ocon. I was getting a bit frustrated, and I need to get the move done, and I ran for it, and I've done it. And now I can try and start chasing after Joe. And now we're back on board with Charles Leclerc. And you see that little bit of debris just went off in the back of his car. And I don't know if that damage or it was just a little bit of glitch or whatever it was. And Fernando Alonso made a move on him as well. And he overtook him. And we got Charles and Carlos sorry. I do prefer to them shove a bit more. And they obviously need to be careful if they want to take Alonso a bit high. Both Ferrari, they need to plan it out, so let's see how this race gonna go. I'll be back on to my POV in lap 13 as you see poured on a lot of a good time on Ocon with 3.6 seconds as I overtook him already, and I was like, I'm going to take off now, I'm not staying there for too long. So every single corner I'm going for speed over braking, which means I'm pushing the car a little bit too much. But luckily I know how to be careful, but it won't last long though I think. And we got Fernando who's been really good defending, putting stuff in the middle, making Charles stay behind him. And I know if he didn't do that, Charles would have overtook him and made his job much more harder. And back to on to me in lap 15, 4 seconds pause away, and I'm thinking, looks like I'm just stay here and just enjoy the ride until the end. Get the car to the end, back the mission. In lap 17, we got Kevin, who tried to make a problem with Ocon, but Gasly, it returned the favour for Ocon, his French teammate, and it overtook Kevin Magnussen. What a move from Pierre Gasly. He didn't give up. It's just one fight on the inside. Normally you would move back a little bit, and they would close the door on you, but this time he was brave and it went for it, and my engineer had told me I'm starting to lose a bit of a time. I was like, okay, fine, I'm doing much more quicker then, and I was doing really fast after laps, which I'm very happy about. We're back on board to Ferrari and Aston Martin as we join into the final lap. Matt has gone for 10 second lead, so he's gone already, and Fernando is trying to make more problems with Charles. But between them two, Charles had much more better pace than Fernando Alonso, as he kept going like that back and forth. But Charles in Ferrari is clearer, faster than Aston Martin. So a couple of corners later, Fernando had lost a bit of a time against Charles Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz is now clapping back to Fernando Alonso, but then Carlos gets it at the end and looks like he won, and Matt had now come home to win the Japan Grand Prix, and Charles is staying P2, Fernando is staying P3, so we got Charles Leclerc coming home P2, Fernando Alonso has achieved his podium once again. in a long time now. I think we should like podium was last year, about a marathon or something. I can't quite remember, but it was very good race for them too, and they were fighting really hard. And I'm coming home P12, and it is very unfortunate.
They've done it then, here at Suzuka. A brilliant win on the beloved figure of 8 circuit.
And of course, that's now 4 race wins in a row. They've got the momentum now, and it's starting to turn into a bit of a dominance.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
As you see, Max Verstappen is on P1, Charles P2, Fernando Alonso is P3. So they switch in qualifying with Fernando P2, Charles P3, and it's been swapped. And I think it all came like this because of the flair that had happened in a lap 1 between me and Albon. And I know, I'm going to have a chat with Alexander Albon and talk to him about what happened, because it was almost like he did it on purpose, because he knew I was going to be right there. So why would he, coming to me when he can stay a bit further up? But there was space, I believe, so I'm going to have a chat with him about it. And we obviously finished P12, which is, I think, it's a good result, despite having a broken, a little bit of a damage to front wing and underbody. I still managed to get some good speed again to Alpine and stay the way as fast as I can, so I can't complain too much. But Albon has finished no point in the last 4 races now, and it's now getting a little bit more concerning. And I know it's not his fault in Japan. It should be mine, it should be here. We're going to have a chat about it, but in my own opinion, it wasn't my fault. So hopefully we're going to the next race in China with much more better result, and hopefully we can work together again. So I really hope we can do better and try avoid having contact, because it's all getting a little bit heavy, because I'm now getting worried. But if you look back in the beginning of the day, when they were talking about all the drivers and everything, they were talking about contract, and I was getting a little bit worried. Are they talking about me? Has the rumours gone out? Not quite sure, but we're going to find out in next episode. So thank you for watching, please like, subscribe, my video, do well, and I hope you guys will be amazing. Keep your tune up, and push it to win life, and look after yourself, and peace out.